Hello there everybody, and welcome back once again to Hell. Yes, we are still on Vulcan for our sins, and so we must engineer our way out of this. Now, I've gone ahead and done a bit of mining overnight as promised. In fact, you know what, let's continue that mining and just dig up this little ream of dirt that's been floating around in there. And so we have a bunch of ores we can work with. We got 84 silicon, 46 gold, 85 silver, 186 copper, 30 coal, 31 lead, some iron, 250-ish, and some nickel. The nickel we're not going to use for a while, but the rest of it is pretty handy. We do have this other locker, which we never put down, which I think we can put down right over here. And I'll put away some of these ores I'm not using. So the nickel can go there, the silver can go there. We just don't need them. The lead can get put away as well. We don't need the solder right now, and we can make it any time, as long as it's nighttime. Anytime that is nighttime, it can be made. Are we currently charging? We are, so I want to use the daylight heat here. We're going to vacuum out our furnace. Oh, actually, hold on. Don't do that. Let's be smart about this. Because right now there is gas in there, which means that if we run these ores through the furnace, they will actually off-gas. Meaning that they will dump all of their byproducts into the furnace now, and then when we run them a second time, they won't. Meaning we can keep the gas we produce much, much hotter. Okay, so let's open that up. It's going to split them into 50 stacks, because that's just how the furnace works. And then we're going to do the same thing with the iron, let that off gas, and we'll do the same with all these other ores, and then we'll come back. Now, something that we suffered from pretty drastically in the last episode was a lack of clear direction. We had the printers to build, but other than that, it wasn't entirely certain what we were supposed to be doing. So, I think the first point of order today is actually going to be to grab some of our iron. How much is left here? None. None iron. Okay. First point of order is going to be to smelt some iron and then make some signs so that we can, like in all my other series, start figuring out what our objectives list is. In this game, you kind of have to set yourself some. Okay, our first point of order today is going to be to get solar tracking up and running, and then probably do our jetpack refuel after that. But I want to use the nighttime gases to run my jetpack for the simple reason that nighttime gases are colder and therefore more dense, meaning that they last longer. Let's grab my iron. 29 grams, that's a good start. We'll run that through here, and we're going to tell you to make me some signs, because I need an objective tracker I can work with. And I think in order to use that, we're also going to need the labeler, which we'll have to print over here. We need it for other stuff anyway, so this is good. Iron, gold, copper. I think give me like 5 signs to start with. Alright, cool. That is done, so let's vacuum in some hot gas. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yes, son. That's the one, and that's actually hot enough to make steel. Wow. Let's run it through. Okay, kick it in. Turn that off. And as you can see, the temperature and pressure are not changing at all because all the gas has been off-gassed. And there we go, we can make steel. Lovely. Not as much as I would have liked, but it's okay. You should be able to do silicon then too, right? Yeah. Very nice. Oh, this is definitely the way. It's a bit cheesy, but it works. And there we go. So I guess we're kind of roasting the ore, right, before we actually use it. So we got iron, we got steel. Iron's over here. We don't have to use the power if we don't need to. Let's chuck that in the furnace too. Got a bit of iron. Okay, we got a few signs. Well, 8 signs, 8 objectives. That's what I hear. Okay, I think we have to face them this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. And we can add objectives to that as we go. And what is this, Stationeers? What is this? Huh? It's bullying. That's what that is. You need iron, and then you need a little morsel of gold in order to function. So go ahead, kick that in there. And that should spike that temperature real high. Oh, it's actually dropping. And then it's rising. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say. Alright, you go in there. And you can make me a labeler. Alright, and we're going to steal the battery from this thing for now. Perfect. And let's swap our belts. Okay, Mr. Labeler. So step number 1 is going to be, like, our first, like, what's our main priority right now? It's going to be solar tracking. Okay, that's the first thing we want. Then I want at least 5x solar panels. right? So we can make full advantage of the daytime. I want a large battery, which is going to require heavy cabling. Okay, that's going to be a big part of the goal today. I want a tool printer. There we go, so I can get the better mining drill, which is the pneumatic drill. Okay. Then I want to start working on expanding the base at the back there so that we have more room to build atmospherics. Specifically, we want to do like oxygen and CO2 recapture and storage. And also air conditioning. Yeah, expand nothing. Expand the gray, of course. Oh, and I would also love a portable light. That would be nice. This is a YouTube video, after all. Seeing things is kind of part of the game. Print me the light, and then we'll get all the circuits made, and then tonight we'll go out and set them up. I'm also going to need like 1 trillion cables, so we're going to be standing in front of this electronics printer for a while now. And you know what? Before I use the light, which we can put in our back pocket, I'll just show you how it works. As you can see, that just gives us a nice ambient light. Look at that. But I'm actually going to turn that off, and we're not going to use it right now because I want to save power, and we're just going to cut to when I have all my stuff. Okay, so give me a sensor. Then I need logic I/O, 4 of them. Then I need a logic memory and a logic map. Oh, I think it's logic processor. Yeah. The stack of circuits is very funny. And then I'd like 1 trillion cables. Just an ungodly number of cables. And if we're going to have 5 solar panels, I'm going to want 5 glass sheets. So we can work on that here. I don't think we have the resources to make 5 solar panels, just FYI, but we can try. Okay, let's put our light on. Nighttime has come. 6 glass sheets. Sure, why not? Did I have some extras? No, that's all. Alright, nice cable shortage is being solved, but not for long. Oh man, the stack mod really coming in clutch there. Look at that. Okay, that should be enough. Give me a solar panel kit. I need the steel. Where is the steel? There is the steel. Place the steel. Okay, so make me 1 solar panel and a kit battery. Oh, and you know what I do want that one working on? I want this one working on my tool printer. We can work on those things in parallel. Because I think it just takes iron and copper. Tool manufactory, that's what it's called. Yeah, just make 1 of those. Thank you. And you've made this. Now you can make me a kit battery and then go to the next thing. So you don't keep printing. Alright, let's get outside. And let's get to work. Alright, I think because the sun rises there and sort of tracks along the horizon behind that hill, I think I actually want my solar panels going out this way, like wings. So we're going to start with that. We'll do 1, 2, 3 on this side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then I've just got to... Oh, no, don't fall. I'm really trying not to use that jetpack if I can help it. Let's start by welding in some of these pieces. Okay, I'm going to move you in step 1 here. And I'm going to put down you and your mates. Okay, so let's do data on the left side and power on the right side if we're looking at it this way. So I want to pick you up. And we can cram them right next to each other. Yeah, which I think I will do. I want to get as much space out of this as... It doesn't look as nice, but I'm not going to be up here very often. Admittedly. Okay, a couple solar panel glass pieces. Put them in there. And then let's link up this cable. This will eventually become heavy cable, but we don't produce enough power now for it to be a problem. Okay, so those are at least producing power if I don't finish this tonight, but I think we should be able to. Okay, now if the data ports are facing 90 degrees, you got to add 90 degrees and face your solar sensors data port, or your daylight sensors data port in that 90 degrees direction additional. What? Take 90 degrees plus 90, get 180, face the solar data port that way. I'm panicking. Oh no, it's happening already. Then I need a bit of memory to store a value so I can do some math to it. I need a math unit to do the math with, which I think we'll put right over. Yeah, that's going to connect down that way. So let's put you like over here. That'll work. Then I need this linked up. A logic reader for horizontal, a logic reader for vertical. And then, oh, I haven't made very good use of this space, have I? If we move you up, I think we'll get better economy here. Yeah, like that, and like that. And then I need a pair of batch writers to write the horizontal and vertical information. Okay, perfect. Let's wire this all up. Oh, I didn't bring the dang labeler, did I? Okay, I have to go back in. I don't know if we're going to get this done before the sun rises today, but we've got the components down, and that's what really matters. Okay, I think everybody's linked up to everybody else. Yep, sure looks like it. All right, nice spaghetti maze of cabling. And now we can start. I need to go back and get my labeler, and maybe we could do this before the night comes back. Are we going to clear out that rock on the landing there, huh? Or maybe not. Maybe he's our mascot. Oh, and we're out of juice. That's bad. That's real bad. I left this on. Oh, no. Okay, let's take a quick stock of our situation. That's flat. That's not. Cool. Yeah, the power upgrade could not have come at a better time. That needs to go in there. I'm probably going to need to grab these flares. I think this light's about to die. Yes, it is. So let's light a flare instead. Can't believe we're back to this. Can't believe I can't escape you. All right, but if I can get this up and running tonight, we're done. All right, it is no longer tonight. I've got to be very quick. All right, so you are going to be my Haas reader. You're going to be my Haas writer. Okay, and let's grab the old screwdriver and get that set up. So you are going to take value in from that daylight sensor. You're going to read the horizontal value, turn on. It's not powered. It's fine. We'll fix it later. You are going to take in value from the Haas reader. You're going to send it to the solar panels. And you are going to send them the horizontal value. Turn you on. All right, next bit. Memory. You are going to be solar mem. And your value is going to be 90. There we go. And you are going to be solar sensor. And your value is going to be solar math. Lovely. And you are going to be the vert reader. And you're going to be the vert, oh god, writer. And we're going to have to finish this tomorrow. Dang. Okay. All right, pushed back in. We got most of it done. Bit of a problem in that we need to vacuum the space out now. And we have no juice. So we're going to have to use that. And just yoink. Okay. Whew. Give me my air tank.
Air tank critical.
Thank you. And then we can repurpose this very quickly. What is in this room right now? What is being off-gassed? What am I... I'm seeing 6 degrees or something. There is pollutant in this room. I cannot abide a pollutant in my room. I need you to vacuum the space out. I don't want any pollutant in my pipes. It's probably already in there, to be honest. It seems to be spawning itself in. Very impolitely, if you ask me. Yeah, no, it's just not going away. I think, unfortunately, the pollutant is just in this room now. Is the pollutant in the room with us at the moment? And then I'm just gonna... You know what? We'll have to just clean it out later. It is what it is, baby. Take this off. Oh, I really wanted to get that solar tracking done last night. Oh, man, we were just too slow. I think forgetting the labeler is what cost me the time. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. But hey, that's Stationeers, man. You gotta be... Either you're planning or you're dead. Oh, I'm so mad. Like, if we had just got that finished, we would be, like, fully charged already. And be out there printing stuff. But right now, I just can't waste the power. Alright, so that's just... We're gonna have to take the L on this one. The LU, that is. And we're gonna have to wait for the night and go get that set up and finalized. And then we can start working on our next stages. Okay, and thankfully it looks like we still have managed to keep... We've managed to keep pollutant out of this pipe network. Oh, no, it's just liquefied. Okay, so at least it's not in gaseous form. If it's in liquid form, I can actually deal with that. We can stick this outside and chuck a liquid drain on and the pollutant will just evaporate back into the atmosphere. Okay, I did... I guess there was some air in here. I can't see. Can I please hit the... Just vacuum this space out if you wouldn't be... Oh, could you just vacuum it out, please? Not in? Okay. Note to self. Don't start a fire in the workshop. Okay, come on in. Just vacuum this space out completely. And we had an extra sign. Look at that. All right, so we have done the tool printer, or almost. Let's not count our chickens just yet. We're still working on everything else. Did we get our large battery? It did not finish printing. Okay. Okay, making me a tool manufactory. Thank you. Thank you. And we have pulled vacuum in here. Yeah, so reminder to self that the tiny bit of oxygen and volatiles in the atmosphere around here will kill your ass. You will die if you accidentally hit a spark on them. Pick this up. We don't need them no more. And I can just go live in the shelf. And... okay, you got that done. You got that done. I need some plastic sheets so we can get this thing built. Alright, so let's get you put down. I think I'm going to have you right over there. Okay, that's hopefully the last bit of welding we're going to have to do inside this space for a while. There we go, but we have a tool manufactory, and I want to get the pneumatic drill, but we don't have gas pressurization just yet, so that's a little bit ahead of myself, but that's okay. With that done, we can open this up, take back our iron, and we can do some of our pneumatic printing. Okay, can you give me... what do I need to do this? I need some pipe utility kits, which is probably going to take up most of our iron here. I need at least 4. I'll need a pressure regulator, and I'll need some pipes. So we can start that printing. And again, we want to capture the nighttime gas that comes off this. Yes, I'll need... I want a gas canister storage, 2 gas canisters to put in them, some pipes connecting it up. I need a pressure regulator. I need connection to the outside with pipes. I want to put a storage tank out there. And yeah, that's probably it. But nighttime is almost upon us. In fact, you know what? I think it's close enough that I'm going to go out there. How much iron do you have left? You got 20 iron. Ooh. Do I want 40 pipes? I think I just want 40 pipes. I'm just going to leave that running. Thank you kindly. Oh my god, it finished at the last microsecond. Incredible. Incredible. Thank you. Thank you for your service, sir. Okay, let's get out there. And, oh, this thing's been on. No wonder. Let's close this up and get out there. Yeah, definitely proper airlocks would solve a lot of my problems right now. Alright, so I want you to connect up to this side. So at the very least, we have solar tracking. Actually, what we really want is for the solar tracking to be connected to the output side of an APC, like our main power network. So maybe that line there can come up. And in fact, may have to. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna connect it to the power over here. And that's going to go back into the base itself, and that's where we'll connect. So let's finish setting this up, though, so that at least the tracking turns on. So we did the horizontal reader and writer. That just reads the horizontal value of the sun from the solar sensor, and then the writer sends it to the solar panels. The vertical reader is going to read the vertical value from the solar sensor. It's going to read vertical, and then it's going to do some math, right? So we'll turn that on. The math unit over here is going to take the vertical reader's value, right? It's going to add, which is already set, and it's going to add the 90 degrees that we put into the solar memory. Turn that on. And then the output of that is going to be taken in by the batch writer. I want to go to solar math. You're going to send it to the solar panels, and you're going to send them the vertical value. Turn that on. Okay, are these all on? These are all on. Lovely. Okay, so in the morning, that should connect. I hope. We will find out when it doesn't. Yeah, that should be good. All right, now the next stage of our operation is going to be to go do some mining. At nighttime, we go mining. It's a simple rule to live by, but most effective. And there we go, mining our way up to the daylight. We can see that, well, our solar panels are not moving yet, and that's to be expected. That's simply because they haven't been properly connected just yet, so we're going to do that right now. If I jump down here, it was a fairly successful night of mining. Not the best, not the worst. I really need to dig out those rocks at some point. We got a little bit of gold. Actually, we got quite a lot of gold, which was the real find. I really wanted to push down on that. And we have enough gold and silver to do some electrum, actually, which can be pretty dang good. So there's our connection. That's what we need to link up to. And once we get that going, we should see a whole bunch more energy coming into the space. Okay, let's take back this cable. And let's link it up this way. Okay, so that's linked. So the solar panels should now begin adjusting themselves. And yes, indeed, they have. That's charging because they've moved. Oh, that's just so huge. But I'm going to go prove this to you. It would have been nice to see that kick in overnight, I will admit. Let's go see it, and look at that. They are facing each other and tracking. Ah, and look at this. We do... Okay, no, they're at 99% efficient. I was worried that the overlap was going to cause shadows. I mean, there is a tiny bit of overlap there. I wonder if that's going to be a problem. I don't think so. Anyway, we're pulling in a kilowatt of power, which is, you know, what we were only getting 500 watts at noon, and now we're getting double that all day, which is just, you can see how that's going to kind of change things around here for a guy like me. All right, let's turn that off, vacuum this out, and take a look at our task list. Wow, that was a tough fought battle, but we got there. With power sorted, or at least more sorted, we can now do expensive things like use a torch, and also print some more batteries. Definitely going to want some more batteries. So I want a large battery for my suit, and I want a large battery for my lamp, my portable light. So let's get those made. And we also want to use the big kit battery. Oh, sorry, my kitten's here. Hello. So battery. A little break the fourth wall there for a second. And we can make 2. Perfect. I think that's a good use of our resources right now. Put the first one on charge. Nice. And there's the second. Okay. Very, very good. Alright, and you know what? We can actually just leave that in there. And I'd rather have a 50% full battery in my big suit. Big battery, big good. And look at that. It is slowly charging up. Okay, then the final thing I want to do today is sort out my Electrum alloy. That's what I'd like to get made, because we're going to need Electrum for some more of the advanced power stuff soon. So let's have a look here at Electrum. There it is. We need to have gold and silver. So 5 gold, 5 silver, so that means a 1-to-1 ratio, basically. A very tight pressure range, but any temperature over 600 will work. Okay, so it's the pressure that's going to be the problem, but we can just vacuum out some of that gas. Alright, so let's set this up. We got 44 silver, 48 gold. I don't need that much, so I think I'm going to do a pretty conservative 20-20, which will give me 40 Electrum. Okay, chuck the gold in there. We'll let that cook. Oh, hello. And then chuck in the silver. Then I need to go do some cat maintenance, clearly. Alright, gold and silver placed inside, but the pressure's too high, so we just gotta slurp some out. And with that done, we can actually reclaim our steel for a moment, because I need to get 2 steel sheets in order to make that big battery, which is something else I would like to do today. So let's get some sheets, steel. And now we don't have to use heavy cables, but I would like to. So we're going to chuck those in there. And can you make me some heavy cable coil? Yeah, what do I need? Gold and copper, right? We can make about 16. I'm going to make all of it. It's a little premature. We don't actually need it. Oh, whoopsie, went the wrong way. Can you go back? Let's just get that over. I think it's 800. This should flash green. Yep, there we go. And there's my Electrum. Lovely. You can just drop that. Take a look at it. Beautiful. What are you at now? 73%? Oh, we are cooking. Oh, we've got so much power. Like, having just 2 of these batteries fully charged is going to be so helpful. Having 3 of them rocking around the place is going to be just incredible for us. We've tripled the amount of power storage, meaningfully. These battery cells hold a lot of juice. The large kit battery, the big one we're about to build, this stores it's like the equivalent of like 20 or 30 of these large batteries. It's pretty silly how much it can hold. We do got to be careful about where we put it, because once it's in the ground, we don't really want to have to move it. So right now, power comes in over there, and power goes out over there. Well, actually, just sort of goes out that way. So we could build it here, and then move that power connection over and down. Maybe that's the easiest way to do this. We could just do something like that. Just link up to the solar panels. Yeah. And then that means we put the battery somewhere here. Oh, it does also mean I can now put my... Can I not put this light on? Should be able to, right? Swap you lot. Get you in there. Oh, so much better. Okay, so we could put this here, but I don't really want to put that there because then it's in the way of the door. I'd like to move it down a little, so maybe we get this guy out of the way. Yeah, How about right over here? Can we put this? Oh, we can put this up. I always forget you can put this up. Can I rotate it? Not, I can't like put it on the wall. Okay, so I might as well put it on the ground then. And we'll put it right over there. Sure, that'll work. So then I'm going to want to bring this in. So the power connection is at the back. And we go up, 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 up. And that also gets it way out of the way of our other stuff, which is probably a good thing. And then since I've got that vent running, let's make use of it. Perfect. And we can use the screwdriver to finish that off.
Air tank low.
We hit charge and it will start charging. Oh, and I am almost out of air.
Air tank critical.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, gotta wait for this place to fully vacuum out before we dump that waste tank though. Or we're gonna be in grave danger. Alright, then I gotta do some finagling to move these power connections to come out of the front of this thing. But I think for now we'll just leave this as is and then also put charge in there. And then I think it's time for us to take a little bit of a breather. 30 degrees in here. Not exactly chilly, but you know what? That's okay. Fully hydrated up. Now, how are we looking for food and water? We have 2 water bottles. Or we have 4 water bottles left. Plus I think you get 12 liters of water inside that insulated canister. So not a huge amount, man. Not a huge amount. Let's, I'm going to put a little trash pile of empty bottles over here. So we have 5.5 bottles of water left, which is enough to do... Maybe it'll take us to day 12 or 13. Okay, so right now that's our goal. We need to get our food and water situation... Not food and water. We need to just get oxygen recapture and water production done by like day 20. Because we can live off of this. But any more than that, we're going to start hampering our ability to use the... grow potatoes. Which is really not ideal. Okay, let's... I think we can probably put this back. And I'm going to just go ahead and be lazy. And I'm going to print out 2 more active vents so that I don't have to keep doing this active vent rota. We will have use for them later. It's not like it's a waste of money or time. Alright, so let's take quick stock. What have we done today? We have successfully done solar tracking. Out of interest, if I put this back, it does lose the text. Okay, so we've done solar tracking. That's done. We have not got 5 solar panels. We do now have the large battery, but it's not set up. We have some heavy cabling, but not enough. We have a sign 1 by 1. So true, King. So true. We do have a tool printer. We do not yet have the pneumatic drill. So we can add some more tasks onto here. One of these is going to be water recapture, water production, I suppose. And that sort of falls under atmospherics, I suppose, as well. So let's maybe move this. We're gonna sort of geolocate that under there. And then I'm also going to want gas recapture. That's going to be a big problem soon. It's going to be my O2 and CO2. We can also filter CO2 out of the atmosphere. Yeah. And do you know what else I want? I need my night gas capture as well. I'm just going to put that over there. Okay, this system does not work very well, but it's fine for now. We're going to want to get out there right now and do a little bit of cabling just to see if we can link up to the existing power network without too much hassle. Okay, so where does that heavy cable stick up? It's sticking up over there, which really isn't ideal because the solar power comes in on this side. So I'm going to have to snake that probably out and then along and then in. Okay. I mean, we will eventually end up moving it, but for the moment, this will be fine. Okay, and for now, it's just going to do a 4-way connect like that, which means that we will at least start putting some charge into those batteries. And it's not ideal, but it's better than nothing, right? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Out of interest, could I do this as a 4-way piece? With just y'all? That's 3 cables. Yeah, okay. No, we need some more heavy cable, which means we need more gold, which means we need more copper, which means I need to go mining. So I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you all so much for spending time with me today, enjoying some Stationeers, having some fun. And as always, we will see you in the next one. Cheers. You made it to the end of the video. Congratulations and thank you. That puts you in the top 3% of viewers. Here's another video that YouTube thinks you're going to like, and here is a list of all the patron and channel member names. If you don't see yours on there, you can find a link down in the description where you can sign up and support this content directly. If your name is on there, well, you probably already know that, huh? So, what are you still doing here?